Have you ever wondered if you are an empath? Have you noticed if you ever attracted narcissists into your life? Today we are going to dive deep into this. And by the end of this video, you will have a better understanding of what it truly means to be an empath and how to recognize if you are one, why empaths tend to attract narcissists, and what a narcissist is, and more importantly, how to break free from the cycle of attracting them. We will also talk about how you can set yourself free from this pattern once and for all so that you can create healthier and more fulfilling relationships in your life. So let's get started. What is an empath and how to tell if you are one? Let's begin by exploring what it means to be an empath. You might have heard the term before, but do you really know what it is? Being an empath, my love, means you have a heightened sensitivity to the emotions and energies around you. You might find that you can easily pick up on how other people are feeling, and sometimes even before they say a word. Does that sound familiar? Maybe you've always been the person others turn to for comfort, or you feel overwhelmed in crowded spaces because the energy is way too much. Being an empath is like having your emotional radar on high alert all the time. So it's both a gift, but also a challenge. Let's be real. You feel deeply, which makes you compassionate, but it can also leave you drained and even vulnerable to people who don't have your best interests at heart. Now, ask yourself, do you often find yourself putting others people's needs ahead of your own? Do you absorb the emotions of others, and sometimes to the point where you don't even know where your feeling ends and theirs begin? If the answer is yes, you might be an empath. But don't worry, being an empath doesn't mean you are destined to be overwhelmed by other people's emotions forever. It's just about learning how to manage your energy and protect yourself from others who might take advantage of your sensitivity. Being an empath is a powerful gift, but it's also important to know how to set boundaries. Something we will talk about a little later. So, it's all about protecting your energy so you don't feel overwhelmed or drained by the people around you. And I'm sure if you're an empath, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? Now, let's talk about something I know a lot of empaths experience. Attracting narcissists. And why does this happen? Well, it's because of a dynamic that's almost like magnets. Opposites attracting. Empaths are naturally caring, sensitive, and giving, and I'm sure you are. Narcissists, on the other hand, are often self-centered, manipulative, and emotionally unavailable. Narcissists thrive on attention and validation. And guess who's more than willing to provide that? The empath. Maybe you. Here's the tough part. Narcissists are experts at spotting empath. They know that empath will give them the love, attention, and validation they crave without asking for much in return. This creates an unhealthy cycle where the empath gives and the narcissist takes over and over and over again. And if you've ever been in a relationship with a narcissist, you probably felt like you were constantly trying to fix them or make things work. Does it sound familiar? But no matter how much you gave, it was never enough, was it? My love, narcissists are not looking for real connection. They are looking for someone to fulfill their needs without giving much in return. And that's where the danger lies. Empaths are often so focused on helping and healing others that they ignore their own needs. And if that sounds familiar, it's okay. You are not alone in this. The first step in breaking free is recognizing the pattern. It's a tough cycle to break, but it's not impossible. Understanding that your empathy is a strength, not a weakness, is key. And once you learn to spot the signs of a narcissist early on, you can avoid falling into the same pattern. I also have another video that might help here, how to detach from toxic people. It's all about recognizing when someone is draining your energy and how to step away, even if it feels difficult. Check this one out if that resonates with you. I will also put the link in the description box below. Point 3. What is a narcissist and how to stop attracting them? Let's get clear on what a narcissist actually is. Narcissism is more than just being self-centered. It's a personality disorder. Narcissists have an inflated sense of their own importance, a deep need for admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. They often manipulate, gaslight, and control the people around them to maintain a sense of superiority. My love, if you've ever been in a relationship with a narcissist or surrounded by one, you might have felt like you were constantly walking on eggshells, never knowing when they might switch from charm to cruelty. Narcissists are skilled at making you feel like everything is your fault, even when it's not. But here's the thing. You do not have to stay in this cycle. The more you understand about narcissism and how it works, the more empowered you become to protect yourself from it. So, how do you stop attracting narcissists? First, it starts with setting boundaries. Narcissists prey on people who don't have strong boundaries because they know they can get away with taking more than they can give. When you start setting clear boundaries and enforcing them, narcissists will either leave or change their behavior. Second is about raising your self-worth. Narcissists often target people who struggle with self-esteem because they are less likely to demand the respect and love they deserve. When you know your worth, you stop accepting less than you deserve. And finally, it's about healing the wounds that might be attracting narcissists in the first place. Often empaths have experienced some form of emotional neglect or trauma in the past, which make them more likely to seek out relationships that mirror that pain. My love, if you are an empath, have you experienced a form of emotional neglect or trauma in the past? But the good news is, once you heal those wounds, you break the cycle. So, if you don't know how to set boundaries, you can check my video here, and I will also put the link in the description below so you can go and watch it after this one. This is deep work, my love, I know. But it's the kind of work that can change your life. Breaking the pattern of attracting narcissists is about reclaiming your power, setting boundaries, and believing in your own worth. So I want to ask you, is there a part of you that might still be holding on to past pain or trauma that's attracting the wrong people? It's okay if the answer is yes. We all have been there. But recognizing it is the first step towards healing. My love, I know we covered a lot today, but I want you to leave this video feeling empowered. Empowered to embrace your gift as an empath, to recognize the signs of narcissism and to set the boundaries that protect your heart. And if this video resonated with you, I would love to hear your thoughts. Tell me in the comments, have you ever been in a relationship with a narcissist? And how did you break free? Let's keep this conversation going because I know so many of us have been through this. If you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification so you don't miss any of my future videos. I appreciate you being here, and I'm here to support you on your journey of self-discovery and healing. You deserve all the love, peace, and joy that life has to offer, and I believe you will find it. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video.